Hi, I started to get into specific recommendations for students as far as the feedback from the discussion boards, but I forgot to, when got cut off there when the computer shut down on me. I was about to discuss Melissa's concerns about the exam for all the subtests, but let me include one more resource before I get on to that. Again, this is my name is David Goyette. I'm a professor with National University. I'm responding to my students for the October 2008 CSET Social Science test. And one of the resources that I neglected to mention earlier in my earlier vodcast was this economics resource. Now again, I don't want you to run out and buy extra things. This is just some of the resources that I use to develop the course. If you're in San Diego and would like to borrow any of these, contact me. You'll see my number on the website. Like Jessica, my area of weakness, my area of most need as far as studying and really hitting the books was economics. So that particular resource, this is the Cliff's AP study guide. This helped quite a bit, and I found it to have a lot of questions that really prepared me for the economics section. Again, I did pass all the CSET subtests the first time, and I was pretty leery about going in and facing the economics portion. I did very well on it, and I was happy to have those resources there. So let me address, now that I've gone over all the resources, actually I did leave out one more. Podcasts. Some of you mentioned we talked about multimodal learners and auditory learners. One of the things, if you can go online and you have either an iTunes or an some sort of MP3 player management system, if you can go on and basically track down some of the podcasts for history, just as I'd mentioned earlier with loading those up and putting them in your car's CD player or putting them on your iPod and listening to them during your breaks or whenever you get a chance to do that. The nice thing is, if we're reading all day long and we have jobs and we're in front of computers or doing other things where we're reading constantly, we're not going to have the time to pick up another textbook when we get home. Now, I'd encourage you to do that. If you want to stick to reading and you're a read-write learner, go with that. But if you need another resource, download those. There are a lot of resources, and I will include those in the resource tab on the website. Let me address specific student concerns. Melissa, you mentioned California history was your strongest area. There are 7 questions on the test for California history. That's 6% overall of the exam. That's 18% of the sub-test 3. So it's important that you work, give me a little bit more information on the subtests that you might be most concerned about. Jessica, for economics, use the resource, the Cliff's resource that I mentioned, or there are a lot of good economics websites out there. I did include some URLs on the page, or on my economics page. You can pass all 3 of these. I noticed your comment that, how am I going to get through all 3 of these in one setting? The reason I recommended doing 2 and then a separate one, is the time consideration. But if you practice your essays, if you do the writing now, and that's why I've included so many writing opportunities in the class, if you practice your essays, the 5 hours will be enough time. I took 2 of the tests on the first administration day, and then I chose to do my economics, California history, and civics on a separate date. You don't have to do that. It's possible to get them all done. I think I finished in my first time in about 4 hours and 15 minutes. That wouldn't have given me a lot of time on that 3rd test, but again, I didn't practice the essays with any regularity like I'm asking you to do here. So please practice your essays. Ashlyn, world history is your area of need. I would recommend a Barron's World History or Kaplan World History review book if you have time. If you have the time and money to pick that up. What just happened? Oh, never mind. So you can retake the diagnostic test for world history as many times as you like. Call or email me, have me reset that. Lee, you also mentioned world history, so same advice I'd give to Ashlyn. You can retake the tests. You can ask for more world history information. Just email me with those requests. Michael, I'm glad to see you want to be a principal. You have a lot of work ahead of you as far as that goes, but the organizational management degree will help you in this class as far as organization, time management, and just being able to hit all the subtests efficiently. I can see that world history, I think you said world history was also your area of concern. So what I'll say there is I will reset any subtest, but most often many of you will want to retake the world history. I will reset that for you and reorient the questions if you need me to. And I haven't spoken with Matt or had any conversations or seen any discussion board postings from Matt and Todd. Excuse me. So I look forward to reading more of what you might need from me for support, and I encourage all of you to get on and get started on what would be Unit 3, which is the subtest 2, the U.S. history. I hope you've gotten through Unit 1, the world history, and get your essays done. Just as a word of encouragement, Ashlyn, you're doing a great job. Your essays look good. You've gotten off to a great start in the class. And many of you are starting to turn in those essays as they come in. I'll get some feedback to you. But I like what I see out there, and please call me. I'll leave my contact information on the website in the announcement section, along with these postings. And let's stay in touch. I am at the Spectrum Center, so I will put on the Spectrum office number there. But I look forward to speaking with all of you. If you do want to meet in person, go over some essays, or just discuss the topics, you can come see me at Spectrum on Mondays and Wednesdays. This next Wednesday, the 8th of October, I will have jury duty, so I probably won't be in. So talk to you soon, and good luck on all your tests. And I look forward to working with all of you on the CSET Social Science preparation. Talk to you later. Bye.